Nice drive by Mac Jones, your quarterback. What a throw on the skinny. I'll take more of this, please.
3 down.
Put a jacket on him. He don't want to be out here. Sit him down.
With Greg Bedard from BostonSportsJournal.com. 3 up.
I know you're very results-oriented. I get that.
3 down.
It's a fail all around. Fail, fail, fail.
On Felger and Mazz on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
All right, some film review before we get back to your calls. 3 up, 3 down is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. Enjoy the game with the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Please drink responsibly. 3 studs, 3 duds. From the loss in Miami, who's your number 1 star for the Patriots, Greg?
Keon White. I thought he was tremendous in his opportunities, mostly against the run. He did have one hurry. I thought he was really good in this game.
I went with Kyle Duggar. I thought he was terrific for the Patriots. I will say, though, quickly about White, for some reason on that replay they showed on Sunday, he looked gigantic. He looked like a freaking house on that defensive line.
Absolutely looked huge.
Oh, my God. He looked huge. I don't know what it was. He looked gigantic.
The 99?
Yeah.
I agree with you. All right, number 2.
Christian Barmore. He's in a string of having terrific play, impactful on both sides. He completely lost his mind after that last, the Juju Smith-Schuster hit, and he was still in the locker room a half an hour after the game. He was still hot about the play, saying that the Dolphins were being disrespectful coming towards their sideline and stuff like that. And even some of the guys were like, just let it go. Let it go. It's over. But he's played really well the last 3 or 4 weeks.
I thought he lost his marbles on that. In fact, it made me sort of sour on the whole day for him, but I also had him second. I had Barmore second.
Okay.
Early in that game, he had a sack, too. He was a force.
Greg, third star.
I'll go with Kyle Duggar. He was certainly impactful, but he did have more issues in coverage. I think on the final Waddle touchdown, I think he could have been a little bit better. He jumped the running back along with Mac Wilson on the play, so the Patriots doubled Hill on the outside, which was an obvious bust. Jack Jones is supposed to switch off onto Waddle, but I think Duggar is supposed to be there in the middle of the field to at least give the illusion of help.
Sadly, Bryce Behringer, he kicked the crap out of the ball on Sunday. Seriously, what did he average? 53.5 yards a kick, and the net was 45? The punter was good in this game.
All right, 3 down, 3 duds.
Mac Jones, wasn't good enough, had a chance to make some plays. There was the interception, which, I wanted to bring up that the interception, I think to me is like a microcosm. I don't know if you want to talk about it now or later, if we have enough time.
Do it now.
Okay.
Go.
It's sort of like a microcosm of where this team is right now, because I think this was a specific game plan call by Billy O'Brien in the red zone. This is going to work. And you could see it has 3 levels to it. Okay. So you have Douglas with the late motion, and he goes out into the flat. Then you have Bourne on the second level, and then you have Parker on the third level. So, it should work. There should be something open at some point. But a couple of things to me that I saw in film, and I don't know if this is right. I don't know what the call is, how they're teaching it. But first of all, Mac Jones's play fake, or the little fake to Demario Douglas, was crappy. He never does those things well. Bailey Zappi is much better at selling those fakes. Mac, it's just, it's part of his jittery persona where he makes his fake. Nobody falls for it. So it's a bad fake. Then once he's done with the fake, Kendrick Bourne isn't ready for the pass, where if he's ready, then I think Mac throws it right to him, puts it right on him, and then they go. But he's not ready, and he goes to the sideline, which doesn't make much sense to me. And the other part of it was, so Parker's on this vertical route, and he runs. The Dolphins look like they're in 2 deep safety. They don't change. It looks like 2 deep. He runs right into the safety, which you don't usually see with a Patriots receiver. To me, if that's a post corner, if he goes to the corner on that, Ramsey has to respect the vertical, and that's what you're trying to put a defender in a bind there. Nobody was in a bind.
Right, because Parker ran right to the safety.
He ran right to the safety, so he just let him go, so that there's no choice for Ramsey just sloughs off and defends Bourne. But if Parker runs a post corner there, then Mac Jones reads Ramsey. If he goes with the vertical, then he throws it to Bourne. If he stays with Bourne, then he throws the corner, which they might have a touchdown. So to me, that is just emblematic of this offense where it is. There's broken pieces or just not good enough. The quarterback play fake, Bourne not being ready at the right time. Parker, I question whether he ran the right route on that. And that's how you end up with a catastrophic play for the Patriots, and it happens all the time.
So that's Greg's number. But still,
sorry,
your number one down is
Yep.
Mac Jones. Okay, but you think there was systematic problems on that play?
All over the place.
Okay.
I went
All game.
J.C. Jackson. I thought Miami picked on him all day long. If he'd been covering me, they would have thrown the ball to me. He sucked in this game.
Number 2, Greg?
J.C. Jackson. I gave him 1.5 touchdowns against. He had the penalty in the end zone that led to another. Well, he ended up giving up the touchdown on that. Another minus pass coverage for 23 yards. He's he you don't know what you're going to get with him down to down, whether he's going to be in the right place, is he going to bite on a play fake. Like, he is just very undisciplined on the field, and I would say it's been hurting more than helping in his return so far.
Mac Jones. You want me to do this now or later?
No.
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
Go ahead.
You're hilarious, Mazz.
Again, jokes don't work on me because I'm just not.
No, it's okay.
Don't worry. He has himself to laugh at his own jokes.
I'm just never thinking
I
humor.
am cracking myself up over here.
Go ahead, Greg, number 3.
Trent Brown with an asterisk. I saw him in the locker room after the game. He's barely walking on his right ankle. And, he did give up 4 total quarterback pressures, 3 hits. But I got to give the big guy credit, because we've been all over him. We've questioned him at times. He toughed it out on Sunday. He probably shouldn't have been out there, and he was, and I think he did as well as he could.
But still
not good enough.
I went Jack Jones. I thought he was chasing all day, too. That's the only time I remember him is when he was behind somebody, and he was a big part of that breakdown on Waddle's touchdown.